Star Wars spans 9 saga films, 2 anthology films, 1 animated film, 1 live-action series until the Obi-Wan series comes out, and 3 animated series. Of this, there are bound to be plot holes in the stories. And there are. Don't forget to subscribe.
Do it.
And drop a thumbs up.
Do it.
To support the release of new content. So why does it seem a lot of the plot holes are in the younger days of Star Wars? We're going to take a look at 10 plot holes that still may not or may have answers. Number 10. Luke's Xwing. In 1980, when The Empire Strikes Back was released, Luke hastily left his training with Yoda on Dagobah to save his friends on Bespin. How did he get there? He flew his trusty X-Wing, of course. Bada bing, bada boom. Han gets captured, and Luke gets in a tussle with Darth Vader. After a lengthy fight, Luke loses his hand and his Jedi's weapon. He falls down a shaft and dangles helplessly until Leia, Lando, Chewie, and the droids pick him up in the Millennium Falcon, leaving his X-Wing on the landing platform of Cloud City. Yet, in Return of the Jedi, Luke is shown flying back to Dagobah in the same X-Wing he left on the platform at Cloud City.
The Force is strong in this one.
Now there has been a new comic release recently that covers this plot hole. Number 9. Leia, dressed for all occasions. When it comes to outerwear and swimwear, few in the Star Wars galaxy compare to Leia's ability to dress for all occasions. Her capture gown, her cold weather Hoth gear, her slave outfit, her camo indoor gear, and her slave outfit. Sure, she must have a nice walk-in closet aboard the Millennium Falcon or on a capital ship. However, she is virtually empty-handed when she gets taken in by the Ewoks. So how does she get this? And do the Ewoks know how to braid human hair? Did they just keep clothing a people they have eaten? Possibly, but it looks like Luke and Han are getting cooked fully clothed. Whatever the explanation, boho fits Leia. Number 8. Luke Skywalker. What's in a name? Obi-Wan and Yoda knew, as the Emperor did, that if Anakin Skywalker were to have any offspring, they would be a threat. That, in fact, did happen. As a matter of fact, Anakin's wife Padme had twins just before she died. She named them Luke and Leia. Quickly, Obi-Wan, Yoda, and Senator Bail Organa decided to split them up. Senator Bail Organa agreed to take Leia. He and his wife always wanted a girl, so they kept her birth name of Leia, but altered her surname to Organa. That's easy to hide. The boy. Obi-Wan Kenobi took him to... Wait, where? Tatooine. Okay, cool, but wait, whose house? Anakin's family. Hide him in plain sight, huh? Yeah, I get it. I like it. Changing his last name to Lars? Nope. They left it Skywalker, hidden at Anakin's family's farm, and keeps the name. Next, you'll tell me Obi-Wan is staying close by and only changing his name to Old Ben Kenobi. Number 7. Obi-Wan Kenobi lies. When he told Luke of his father's death, he definitely told the story of 2 young lads. One was Anakin Skywalker, Luke's father. The other was a pupil of Kenobi's named Darth Vader. Darth Vader was the pupil, Anakin was the good friend. When cornered about it, Obi-Wan claims it was from a certain point of view. Why can't he just admit he lied? Number 6. Princess Leia Organa has the best memory possible. When Luke and Leia were separated at birth, their mother had passed away. The only emotion her mother had was that of, "Get these things out of me, it hurts." Then why is it Leia tells Luke she remembers just images of her mother? She said she was very kind, but sad. This has to be the best case of memory recollection ever without a hypnotherapist bringing past life regression. Don't worry, you're still our princess. Okay, halfway there. Take a moment to stretch, grab an egg salad sandwich, and hit that subscribe button. Number 5. Dooku. Big Mouth almost got him busted. During the events of Attack of the Clones, Obi-Wan, just look at that mullet, follows Jango Fett to the surface of Geonosis. Obi-Wan finds a droid security team and gets captured. While suspended by light in midair in a chamber, Count Dooku enters and begins trying to recruit Obi-Wan to his cause. His reason for doing it? Why? What's he doing it for? Because the Republic Senate is being ran by a Sith Lord, which is exactly what's been going on. Darth Sidious, Count Dooku's Sith master, was Chancellor Palpatine all along. He told Obi-Wan the truth, and Obi-Wan did not believe him. It seems the Sith aren't such liars after all. I mean, Darth Vader told Luke the truth about his father. I would have at least looked into the claim. Instead, Obi-Wan just dropped it. Silly Jedi. Number 4. Admiral Holdout, unnecessary martyr. Vice Admiral Holdout was the next in charge after Leia got sucked into the vacuum of space and lay unconscious. There was a dispute with a certain flyboy captain. Things got out of hand. Leia came to and stunned the captain into submission. All good, right? Nope. Admiral Holdo then decides to stay aboard the Radis, named after this fella, and hit the hyperdrive as it points at the enemy flagship, decimating her, the flagship, and the Radis, named after this fella. Yay! The Resistance is clear to escape. Yes, but why did Holdo have to do it? Didn't they have an old droid laying around or something that could have done it? How about remote technology? I mean, they have hyperspace and they're able to follow each other through hyperspace. They didn't have a remote control. They could just aim the ship and hit the button. Oh well, I didn't much care for that character anyway. Number 3. Emperor Palpatine set the rebels up for a trap. As Luke confronts Vader and the old pruny man aboard the second Death Star, the Emperor goes into one of the best monologues in the history of film. He tells Luke his battle station is operational and his friends are falling into a trap. He said it was him that allowed the Rebel Alliance to know the location of the Death Star's shield generator. Cool trap, bro. But why, if you were responsible, didn't you falsify the location? Why put the rebels in a position that they could possibly win? And why not alter the Death Star plans themselves to show a fake weakness rather than let it pinpoint the real weakness, which is essentially the same weakness as the first Death Star, only bigger? Number 2. Death Star 1. It likes to look its enemies in the eyes. Going backward a little ways to A New Hope, where it all began. The first Death Star is complete and already gave Leia's adopted home, planet of Alderaan, a nasty case of the doesn't exist anymores. The space station has proven it has what it takes to wipe anything off the map and out of space. The rebels analyze the stolen plans and find a weakness. The attack is on. Rebels head out to meet the Death Star as it's traveling around Yavin 4 to get a clear shot at the base. We all know how it ends, but it didn't have to end like that. Why didn't they just fire the Death Star at the planet when they were on the other side? Blow up the planet, the rebels are on, and it blows up the rebels. Pretty simple. And here's the moment you've all been waiting for. That's right, it's time for number 1. Number 1, Death Star 2, locked in one spot. That's right, the second Death Star has an impenetrable shield around it. The rebels cannot get through without taking out the shield generator on the moon below. Time is of the essence for the team to knock it out, to let the fleet destroy the Death Star. But why? The shield generator is on the ground, on a moon below. It isn't portable. If the Death Star goes anywhere, it's vulnerable. So, what real threat does this bigger Death Star pose to all of the galaxy other than the moon below? None. It's immobile. It looks fancy and destructive, but unless it has a mobile shield generator, it can't go anywhere unless it tows the large forest moon behind it. So that's just one list of Star Wars plot holes. I hope you enjoyed the content. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell to see future content as it's released. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up as well. And stay safe out there in these crazy days. And may the Force be with you always.